Hey, follow us along as we go to the air show at Travis Air Force Base.
Hey, we're That Rogers Family, and our goal is to inspire, encourage, and empower you to do family on purpose. I have never, in all my days, heard something so loud. Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard a noise that loud.
Holy smokes, that thing is so loud. The alarms in the whole parking lot. The entire Travis Air Show was out on the runway. It was just plane after plane after plane, and you could go walk in them. Not all of them, but most of them you can go inside and look around, and some of them you could sit right in the cockpit. It was really incredible what they offered to show you at this air show.
It was a really immersive experience where you didn't just get to see planes flying through the air, but you kind of got to feel what it feels like to walk up the steps and enter into the plane.
So my brother's been in the Air Force for about 11 years, 12 years, and I've never seen inside of one of his planes. But this air show, I got a chance to check out what my brother does. He is a
flight engineer.
Yes, I knew that. And he told me he looks at a bunch of buttons real close and it's really important, but he always downplays how many buttons and what he does to keep the plane afloat.
How important his job is.
So my brother's job on the KC-10 is to be a flight engineer. And newer planes don't have flight engineers, computers do it. On this plane, since it's kind of older, he still runs the mechanisms behind the plane. So he's not actually in the cockpit, but he's right behind, and actually he helps make sure they do the throttle correctly. He makes sure all the pressurization of the plane is all ready and ready to go, and that's about all I know about his job.
Yeah, there's a circuit breaker for anything in the aircraft. It usually has a circuit breaker in the middle.
Look at all the ones to the right.
Yeah, so these go all the way down, all the way up.
Oh, wow.
And then the more important ones
my goodness.
I said these are the more important ones because if I'm getting coffee, then the pilots can reach them, and that's why they're more important. These go to the engines, so in case you even need to shut them down and discharge an agent.
Because it's so overwhelming, all the buttons. And
I know he does a lot of diagnostics, like if something's going wrong, he looks at these buttons and see which circuit breaker was flipped and all that, and so he makes sure that the plane is flying safely and that the pilots are doing their job.
I was blown away that all the stuff that my brother's responsible for on this massive cargo plane. So if you got a chance to look at this cool picture my wife posts on Instagram, it was a picture of 6 Thunderbirds flying over. That was the grand finale of the day. These guys are the top dogs. So it was really neat to see them kind of walk to their planes, get ready, and then they introduced even the maintenance crew, and they got everything really to a T, and then they get up there and they fly around, and there's one time where they trick you. And they're like, okay, everyone to the right, this is what they explain what they're doing. It's really cool. So they explain what they're about to do this, and then they come through, and 3 of them come through like this, and then one goes right underneath you, and it's like, ah!
They did some really amazing tricks. I honestly didn't even know planes could do these types of things. They were flying upside down, they were doing a lot of rolls in formation, they were doing loops and keeping their beautiful little V formation. They have a very unique signature formation, and they would also fly, like, I think 2 planes flied,
and they just, oh yeah, we can do it.
Oh yeah, 2 planes went flying at each other.
And they turn
1,000 miles an hour. What is happening? I didn't even know. Like, I left being so impressed by our Air Force. Like, I knew there was amazing things that they could do, but I've never actually seen it or experienced it. And so it was a really cool way to experience our U.S. military and the U.S. Air Force.
At one point on the way out, I turned to the guy next to me and I just said to this random guy, at least we know we're safe. So thank you so much, Air Force, for keeping us safe, for working hard and making the time. I mean, this was quite the showing. They said almost 50,000 or 100?
100,000.
So when we were there, 50,000, Sunday 50,000 probably, and they just put an excellent day on display to show us what they do from day to day so we can appreciate them. So I just want to say thank you so much, military, Air Force specifically, for this day and then for keeping us safe.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much to the Air Force and to all U.S. military professionals. We cannot even begin to understand the amount of sacrifice that you and your family go through every single day, and we are beyond thankful. We will never understand all that you have done for us. Thank you so much.
A special thank you to my brother, Nathan. I love you so much, and to your family. Thank you for the sacrifice and playing a role in the Air Force.
We love you so much. Hey, thanks for following along on our adventure to Travis Air Force Base to see the air show. We will see you next week.
You recognize the shirt? This is my Fred shirt. The flying dog.
Incoming.
She looks like she's having so much fun.
At the Travis Air Force, it's hard to say. Travis Air Show, I think is what they call it.
So-
honoring to the whole crew, battalion, squadron?
Squadron. Yeah. We are not buffs.
We should do better.